Hey, what's up, guys? So this is just a video where I'm gonna be just talking about my thoughts about Mass Effect 1 and also just answering a few questions because some of you guys have been putting like a few things in the comments here and there, and also just my plans and everything I have for Mass Effect 2. So yes, I did beat Mass Effect 1 already, but that was about 2 days ago. I have been playing Mass Effect 2 for about 2 episodes now, and so far it is amazing. But let's go in order. So my thoughts about Mass Effect 1. Game was great. And I did put this in one of my community posts, but then again, not everyone sees my community posts, so I'll just say it right here. Mass Effect 1, I will give a rating of 9 out of 10. Now, the reason I give it a 9 is because what I really like it was the amount of dialogue that's in it and the amount of interactions you can have with everyone and a lot of choices and consequences there are. Like if you go down this path, they will have good effects or bad effects, and you can't choose the other one. And the story will literally adapt to your to the choices that you make. So Paragon, Renegade, or maybe you could stay neutral for some of the conversations. Who knows? But that's what I really like about it. And each world you go to is massive. So when we I think it was like episode 2 where I did a lot of exploration and I was on the Mako. The worlds are massive, like those mountains, the hills, and there was lava. So each world was different too, and very unique in different environments and landscapes. But it is pretty big, so it took us some time to go from one point A to point B. And the fact that they were able to do this back in 2007 is astonishing. And how interactive it is, I still remember this. I forgot which planet it was, but there was a mission where we had to salvage a down module from I think it was like a rover or satellite, and a monkey-like creature took it. When I got into the Mako and after investigating a nest, I drove the Mako, but the handling of the Mako was a little iffy. So I accidentally drove into the nest of monkeys, and then all of a sudden it triggered dialogues from my crew saying like, "Ooh, don't let me get on your bad side," or something like that. And I gained like 4 renegade points, which means that you can actually kill the monkeys as well as an option. So I was like, wow, dude, this is so interactive. But I didn't mean to do that either, because the Mako was a little hard to like maneuver, because there's no button for acceleration or reverse. It was just point the camera and it'll go in that direction. What I also like was it's not just guns blazing. You can also resolve situations peacefully. I remember when we confronted the Batarians, that the second command said like, "Hey, I'm not doing this because I want to. I'm doing this for following orders." But we managed to convince them not to do anything rash and say, "We'll kill your leader for you so you could take over." And we also managed to talk down a hostage situation. So there's so many ways to approach a situation. And now for the cons, the reason why I deducted a point was because of one, the navigation. The navigation was really difficult because the minimap that it shows on your screen, it's not really that helpful because it looks like just a big circle. There's no it doesn't show like which way you have to go or anything like that. So you have to constantly pull up the map and just like plot your destination like you're actually looking at a paper map. And another thing is because of the AI. I know this is the first game, and maybe they were just trying to sort out the bugs or things like that. I did have trouble with the AI when it comes to combat. Sometimes they're a little bit more defensive rather than aggressive, and I had to really micromanage them, telling them where to go, position yourself here, and use your abilities here and then. Because there's so many moments where the AI had to go down, so I had to use the Unity ability. I remember episode 2 or 3, Kaidan went down like 5 times in a row. Man, that was crazy. And so basically it felt like I was just like fighting everything like a one-man army with just a few support here and there. But besides that, the gameplay and the story itself is amazing. It pretty much made up for it. And playing Mass Effect 2, I played about 2 episodes now. They really improved on it. Much better AI, easier navigation. So I'm really happy that the creators of Mass Effect 1 actually listen. So that way they can make those improvements into Mass Effect 2. So if there's any issues with Mass Effect 2, I'm willing to bet they also improved it in Mass Effect 3. Now, to address your guys' comments, some of you guys have been putting in the comments saying you missed a lot of dialogue here and there. But if there's two paths to that game, like Paragon and Renegade, that means I will not be able to achieve everything. That means I probably have to do another gameplay where I have to be a Renegade, which I plan on doing because the game is great and I'm the good guy right now, but I wonder what happens if you're the bad guy, Renegade, just like making all the evil and bad choices. And the romance for Mass Effect 1, I chose Ashley Williams, but I find it really interesting because I looked, not in the comments section, just like online in general, she received a bit of backlash and hate for that. I don't know why, maybe because she's a human companion or something, or maybe there's something that people don't like about her, but most people did Tali and Liara when it comes to romances. And for female Commander Shepards, they mostly chose Garrus. Man, you got Garrus and sometimes Kaidan. Well, I mean, like, I'm not saying like since I'm the male Commander Shepard, I can only choose females. I'm pretty sure there's like a male romances as well, but for me, I chose Ashley Williams. I haven't run into Ashley Williams yet in Mass Effect 2, but her name keeps on coming up, saying that right now she's still working for the Alliance, but she's on like classified missions, and since we're with Cerberus, we can't do anything else. Now, for Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 is, from what I've been researching, is a lot bigger compared to Mass Effect 1. In Mass Effect 1, I was able to complete in 5 episodes, but each episode was at least 2 hours long. I do plan on doing the same thing for Mass Effect 2. However, I plan on focusing a lot more on dialogue, side missions, trying to get almost 100% completion. And they said if you just finish the story, it's like 24.5 hours. But if you try doing all that, then it's at least 50 hours. So if I do 50 hours, then there's not enough time to do Mass Effect 3, unfortunately. But I'll be able to give a much more better quality gameplay. Man, dude, sorry, allergies, guys. Better Mass Effect gameplay, Mass Effect 2 gameplay for all you guys to watch. And I'll just have to do Mass Effect 3 maybe another time. So that's going to be like kind of like on hold, like a to be continued. But either way, Mass Effect 2 so far has been phenomenal. And I really like it. And I imported my characters, so I like how it transitions and the story continues. And so far, the consequences and choices that I made in Mass Effect 1 carries over to Mass Effect 2. I see it in my private messages and everything, so it is great. And all my resources, so I started off with so much resources, like 50,000 for everything. 50,000 Palladium, Platinum, Iridium, and Element 0, and all my Paragon and some Renegade points also transitioned over. So it was really great. I don't have to start all the way from level 1 from scratch. I can literally start from, I don't know what level it was, but I can start from a higher much level and have more money and elements to start with, so that way I have a head start on researching, buying equipment, everything like that. What else? I just don't want to miss addressing. Oh, after I play Mass Effect 3, yes, I will look into Mass Effect Andromeda. But there's been a lot of mixed things about Mass Effect Andromeda. You guys are saying like it's centuries after Mass Effect 3, but it's not as good as Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. And on top of that, it's not the same character. Like, it's a whole different character, but it does fall under the Mass Effect franchise, and it's the 4th one because it falls under the timeline. So, this is the plan I have right now. Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, Andromeda. And then I'm going to go all the way back to Mass Effect 1 and do the Renegade option and do Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, Andromeda. Well, if Andromeda and Mass Effect 3... Let's see, 1, 2... Oh, yeah. Those are the 4 games. I keep on thinking there's a 5th one, but never mind. That was only the teaser trailer. I did a little bit more research, but it doesn't sound like they have a release date for Mass Effect 5, but maybe it's still in progress, which in a way is good. That means the game is going to be that huge, and they want to put a lot of effort into it. But anyways, that's all I got for today, guys. So that was my thoughts about Mass Effect 1, my ratings on it, and what I think was good and bad about it, and just addressing some of you guys' comments and questions that you had about like whether am I going to go back and play again as a Renegade option. Yes, I will, but I just don't know when, because for some of you guys don't know, I will be starting my military service in about a month, and I'll be traveling to Quantico. But I'm not saying that there will be no time to do that. I'm just saying that maybe there'll be time for gaming, but the thing is I won't have my own room. I'll be with roommates, so I don't know what the arrangement's going to be. And my thoughts about Mass Effect 2 so far, and just addressing that there that there's a chance that I won't be able to do Mass Effect 3 if I concentrate on Mass Effect 2 a lot. So that's all I got, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, it was just me talking, so I hope you guys don't mind that. There was no gameplay this time. But hit that notification bell so you know when I drop the first episode of Mass Effect 2. Because technically, I'm going to put this video first, and then I'm going to put Mass Effect 2. But my plan is I'm going to release the first episode of Mass Effect 2 tomorrow. Because I just want to get this out of the way before you guys start watching my gameplay videos. And also, thank you so much for the support, guys. I really do appreciate it because the premiere for Mass Effect 1 is actually yesterday. And there's so many views and likes on it so far is mind-blowing. Because like I said, my gameplay videos don't do as well as reaction videos, unfortunately. But to be honest, in a way, I really don't care because I really love gaming. So that's why I'm still going to post them either way. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you so much for the support, guys. I really do appreciate it. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.